The keyboard never fucking works, and it's very frustrating. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Adam Pecora here, and welcome to another tantalating edition. I use that a lot, but it is. What else can I say? Of Requiem for a Tuesday. I'm here yet again, joined by the Chef Justice. What's up?
Yeah, second week in a row. Is that right?
Yeah.
Sick.
It's a big moment, but also joined by our pal, a talented man, Mr. Daniel Park.
Hey, what's good? What's good? It's good to be here. First episode. It's very exciting.
Very exciting. Got some exciting summer tales to tell along the way. And tell the people what you do, Daniel.
Yeah, so right now I do a little bit of everything. Music, in a band, writing and playing live shows. Do a lot of like comedy stuff, a lot of writing, do a lot of film things, like different multimedia mediums. So yeah.
Very exciting stuff.
Yeah, sprinkle of a little everything. But right now I just moved out to Chicago last month, back to Chicago, and yeah, it's good to be back with the boys.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah, man, dude, the energy's right. Masks off, everyone's back as hell.
We're all about agility this summer.
Yeah,
Dude.
we're turning up.
Oh, man. Yeah, I introduced myself all wrong. I'm a man of agility. This summer is all about agility.
Yeah. We got to keep it loose.
Mm-hmm.
And these circles tight, baby.
You got to be pliable.
Doing
That's how Tom Brady keeps it going after all these years.
Doing the ladder exercises, playing the whack-a-mole, catching flies with chopsticks. All of it.
Got to take your fish oil supplements, Justice.
Stress balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stress balls are important. We need to be more like stress balls, not rubber duckies.
You're more of a rubber ducky guy.
Yeah, you're
I am.
definitely a rubber ducky.
But do stress balls float in the bathtub?
Probably.
Or do they sink?
Do they soak
up?
No.
They
Yeah.
might soak
Do
up.
they expand?
Maybe it has to have a gash.
I feel like they sink because aren't like those stress balls malleable? Like
Yeah.
with the sand,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
there's, like,
Oh,
it's
the
too
ones
dense,
with the
it's too
sand, those
dense.
definitely sink.
Yeah.
True.
So I'm a rubber ducky guy.
You're absolutely. I mean, you were the only one who questioned whether or not maybe you were. We knew it
Yeah.
right off the bat.
So, yeah.
Asking the real questions here. So it's the 5th right now. How was your 4th, Justice? What'd you do?
I didn't do much. I danced for a little bit. It was nice.
Where?
I think it was technically Avondale. It was not far from here, but
Oh, you went out?
Yeah, for a couple hours. I think I invited everybody
Oh,
there.
where was? Yeah.
It was like $5 at the door.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
really fun. It was a good
A
time.
little dance party.
Yeah, so like it was on a flat like what we're in right now, 3-bedroom, but everybody was partying on the garage behind the 3-flat, like
On it?
yeah, like on top
On
of
the
it.
garage.
And like and eventually I think all of the rooftops had people on it too to see the fireworks, but it didn't stick around that long. Yeah.
Because I remember, you sent the address. I looked up on Google Maps, and
It was nowhere.
it was nowhere. There's no signage on that building. or
I think it
anything.
was a
It
funeral
looked
home.
empty as fuck.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it was
Because-
either an old motel or a funeral
But
home.
it was like
for
vacant,
sure.
right? Because I didn't see, at least on,
People
like,
lived in it.
like
Squatters?
squatting? Yeah,
No,
squatting.
they
or-
definitely they had electricity and heat and water. You know, it was a real place, but they weren't in the real place. They were behind it.
No, it's not real.
I don't
dude.
think
it's
it is a
figment
real
of your
place.
imagination.
Yeah.
I bet if we go back there today,
It
there's
doesn't
nothing.
exist.
It's just like
It's a
grass
vacant
and-
lot.
Yeah, a vacant lot.
You guys should have
There's
showed up then. We would have all been there.
All the peop-
imagination land.
all the people that you met there that night have been dead for like 150 years.
It's The Shining.
It's pretty sick. It was a great time. And then we went home right after because the dog, we didn't take her anywhere and we knew that she would be freaking out, and she was like freaking out. I took her for like a run after we got back, and she was so frightened that she was running and shitting at the same time. Like turds were
Jesus.
flying out. It was wild. I've never seen her that
But-
twacked.
Doesn't that mean she's shitting right at you because you're like?
No,
walking.
she's next to me. Like
Oh,
I lead
never
her.
I see.
But it was wild. She was also just really scared, But yeah, that was my night. That was it. It was a great time.
I thought you were sick.
I wasn't feeling that good the next day.
Ooh.
Or
Called him
after
out.
after Saturday. Cause
No, I mean, he said
We
he
were
was
supposed to
sick,
go to the
like, I might-
beach.
yeah.
I was supposed to go to the beach yesterday, but I went today instead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it worked out.
Very hot. No,
It was
thank
worth
you.
it.
Not
Yeah,
interested.
so hot.
Did Bronca come through?
Oh, no, he didn't. He was
Yeah.
at like another barbecue. He's like, I'm going to slide, but I guess I totally forgot.
He was
Got
also
too
in
turned.
Lincoln Park. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
He
but
told me that he was also
he was
doing
going
something.
to. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I totally forgot. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
lit.
dude.
It was the sun.
And
was
after
out.
Saturday, yeah, I was out way too late. I was not trying to go out to the beach that day.
No,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah. When was the last time you were at the beach?
Dude, I don't know. 2 years ago, maybe.
Let's go.
I'm not a beach guy.
Well, the best part about the beach is Wilson Skate Park. It's really nice. And there's nobody
Yeah.
there usually in
Right.
that heat either.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Wilson Skate Park?
Yeah.
The one. It's like
The-
by Montrose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That's
I've
the
seen
beach
that
that I
one.
go to too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I like that one.
It's
That's
the
where
farthest away from like North Ave for it to be like just crowded enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I like it.
It's chill.
They have like good little vendors on the side. Like
They
there's, like-
do.
they have like the
They
whole
do.
big grass area with people like barbecuing and like, and the dog park of like part of the beach. Like,
Right by the dog park, it starts to get like there's like really nice old trees that have all this ground coverage. It's so nice.
Yeah.
People are
Great.
just chilling under there. I'm telling you, the beach is a great
I'm
time.
not a big beach guy.
I mean, I think I knew that.
Do I
The
look like a
last time-
beach guy to you?
I feel like the last time I saw you on a beach, we were in like Cedar
Another
Point.
state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have proof of that. Maybe
Damn.
I can prove the last time Adam was on a
What
beach.
what am I doing at the beach?
Seeing Adam at the beach is like Bigfoot. That's a rare
Yeah,
spot. It's
right,
so fucking
absolutely.
Loch Ness.
That's a pretty good.
The sun
yeah.
might have just caught your eye. I might not even have been there, you know.
It's been 75 years.
Yeah, you
actually.
just caught a gleam in the right way.
But yeah, I was at Montrose yesterday for 4th of July with some friends. We're just like,
Bulling.
yeah, booling. It was so nice. It's wholesome, honestly. People are like good energy.
Just
and,
very
like,
positive.
Yeah, but even like by 8 something, people were shooting fireworks like
Dude,
Yeah.
going.
this
crazy.
entire
Everybody was
neighborhood
lit.
was exploding last night. It was
Yeah.
amazing. I walked to the grocery store begrudgingly today because I had no food left. It was a tough hike.
Mhm.
But the streets the entire way out of this neighborhood were just littered, like curb to curb everywhere.
Damn.
People were in the alleys in the
Yeah.
streets, like wherever they could find an open spot.
Dude, like walking by any park, you could just smell the smoke.
Yeah.
Like,
People
was
went really
awesome.
hard this year. I respect it.
yeah, we shot like a bunch of fireworks my friends got from Indiana. They got like a fucking ton of fireworks, and we just shot them for like an hour and a half.
Well, you showed me a pretty fun video.
Yeah, and we were so reckless about it. Like my friend kept like hurting himself, like burned his hand and stuff, and like he's just like going for it. Like
That's what happened to
And then-
JPP.
who's
Who?
Jason Pierre-Paul. He's in the NFL. He blew his fingers off one July 4th.
off?
Yeah, he's missing like 2.5 fingers or something,
Oh shit!
or like maybe like 3 half fingers. Some weird thing.
Dude,
3
what the
half
fuck?
fingers. So that's like 1.5.
Yeah,
altogether.
he just keeps winning Super Bowl rings though.
He
So,
can't fit them all on,
on
his
the
hand.
nubs, dude.
Yeah.
On the nubs.
for real. Anyway,
Yeah, dude. So like
a lot
we're
of
shooting
close
them by, like,
calls.
this like pond. Yeah, we're like hiding under like the bridge, kind of, and a surface. It was like we're in the bunkers because people are firing this shit
Yeah, yeah.
everywhere. And it was, then my friend fires one that's supposed to shoot up and like boom, sparkle, but like the mortar, I don't know, got stuck. We were like hiding and like watching it, and the way it fizzled out, and then refizzled, we're like, fuck, and then boom, the whole thing exploded like on the ground, like shooting in all directions,
Just
like towards us.
shrapnel.
Yeah, like sparks flying past us, and we're like quite far. It was,
Dude, what the
It
was
fuck?
looked
so
it
funny.
looked like legit bad.
dude. I'll show you the video.
It looked
later.
like a grenade blew up. I
You're
mean,
telling
like
me
there's
you
no other
filmed
way to
this?
put it.
Should
You
I
filmed
fill out the
this.
video? Should I
Yeah,
show him?
just
Okay,
show him
okay.
real quick.
I'll show him real quick.
We
real
can
quick.
banter in between.
Well,
But
you
yeah.
should share the video as trailer for the show.
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Going
if it's
off.
that lit,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
it goes
dude,
off
it's
of the
this
bank.
one.
Dude,
you,
it's
I can't believe you got it on camera.
Watch
That's
it, bro.
Crazy. Oh my god, that's a real ass firework, bro.
Dude, that's
it
an
was
explosion.
bad. Oh, and then this next one's the last one we threw. Hold up. It's like a box with like 8 fireworks in it.
What the? Oh,
was
you
like-
got real fireworks.
That's
oh,
what he said,
they were
bro.
real. Like
Why don't you believe anything anyone ever tells you?
I don't know. Wait, that's okay.
So it was like, yeah,
This
the
just
box was
happened.
called like the 8 Deadly Sins or something like that was
Right,
the name of
right.
the box. And like there's 8 fireworks, so like boom, 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 like 8 times, like the big ones. Literally, I'm like, so do we like have to unpack the box? They're like, no. There's just a little string hanging out the box, and you just light the whole fucking box and
At once.
run.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
It was so good. But
You know how
yeah.
they have those firecrackers that basically come in like a bandolier?
yeah.
Yeah,
There's like
yeah.
10,000 of them. Somebody lit
Yeah.
off an entire one at once yesterday. It was incredible, dude. It literally went off for like 2 minutes. Like, and it was an unprecedented amount of time of just. And it was like comically long, and you kept thinking it was about to end, and it just like really kept going.
Holy shit.
It was impressive.
yeah.
Like outside on your street right here.
Yeah, it was like across the street, but then like in a backyard. So I didn't see which house specifically,
You
but
heard, yeah.
and you could see the lights like reflecting across. Like,
Damn.
it was awesome.
Dude, apparently
People were
there's
turned
like
up here.
so many murders yesterday.
Yeah.
across
Whoa.
the country and shit
A
during,
lot of
during
murders.
4th of July. Not just like here, but like all over.
There were some murders here too, though. There always is.
Oh, there always is.
Daily, pretty much.
Dude, yeah, I mean
Big
here
city.
especially like the
Big city, though. You know,
like the CTA drivers here, they're like demanding like security on their buses and trains now.
there should be. I don't know why there hasn't been the entire
honestly.
time. Really would. Help,
I saw some
help
guy
a
on
lot.
Facebook coming home, like landing at O'Hare as the fireworks are going off, and he took a video of it, and it looks insane, dude.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's
Oh.
littered.
That would be a
It's
wild moment.
littered. It's
Damn.
impressive,
I
honestly.
yeah, we're talking about like what the fireworks would look like from
Dude.
like, bird's eye view. I bet that looks beautiful. Like you could see like a perfect
Plus, like with the
symmetrical array.
skyline and everything,
Right.
like, you get the full
Unbelievable.
view.
Right.
Yeah, dude, that was the ideal move, was to hang out at
Well,
the beach and then go to Bronca's roof.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Next 4th of July, we're booking a Resi at 95th floor, David Schwimmer's restaurant.
That's a great
in
idea.
The fucking, what is it?
Hancock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
David Schwimmer's
I'm pretty sure he
restaurant?
owns that
He
restaurant.
bought it?
I think he
The
been.
Hancock? I've eaten
He's
there
at
with-
least a partial owner,
The 95th signature
but I think he
room.
owns it.
Yeah, that signature where they have like brunch and they also have the bar. Like
Never
that.
been, but yes, I believe you. Was it great?
It's open
I
right
was
now.
a kid. Like my
Mm.
grandparents came from Korea and we went there, but
It's about to be
I was
lit right
impressed,
now.
dude.
though.
Yeah,
I was
like
like
I feel
8,
like
I
I
was
would be
impressed,
super into
yeah.
that. I've
Pretty
always
good.
wanted to go.
yeah, we can make that happen, dude. It's not even that. Yeah, that's so doable.
Yeah, it's not like high demand,
No, not at all.
but can we get it on the 4th?
Probably if we book now.
9:30 p.m. Resi.
They don't book it.
Dude, I'm telling you, we just got to go to Andrew's fucking roof. Justice is right. The view is nuts.
All right.
It's the move.
It's
All
the
right.
move.
We were having boxing last night, so
Yeah. I was
Oh,
supposed to
yeah.
fight Juan yesterday.
Oh, did
well,
he show
we
up
needed
or did
we-
he?
No,
He didn't
scared
show
of
up.
the
He
smoke?
texted me.
No, but you didn't
Dude, he
show
didn't
up
want the
either.
smoke.
so
Yeah, I know.
nobody showed up.
I saw a clip of Ricky fighting.
I did see that. Also.
Yeah,
What was
Ricky.
it?
Shout out to Ricky. He was fighting his homie, and
the fight for freedom.
Who'd he
backyard
fight?
Fights.
his
I
homie
couldn't-
Nick. You don't know him,
Oh.
but
Who won?
I don't know.
it was pretty balanced. It wasn't great either way.
There's no real wing.
You
in
just
the
get
backyard.
hammered
Yeah.
and swing wildly is basically what happens. But both guys hit each other and also looked stupid many times. a lot happens in 3 45-second rounds.
Did you guys even mark out a ring, or was it just the whole backyard? Like
Just our
what's
whole
good-
backyard. It's
Yeah.
about the size of a ring.
Dude, it looked like the energy of in Hot Rod when Andy Samberg fights his dad, his stepdad,
Yeah,
or whatever.
right.
Just like in the
Well, so the
backyard.
thing was,
that's what it looked like.
We didn't get a lot of footage.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Everyone was so hammered, and I was the only one who was thinking like, "Oh, we should be filming this like the entire thing."
Great idea. Yes.
But what then happened was everybody was just so hammered. They're like, "Somebody needs to keep time," and then just nobody pulled out their phone. So I was like, "Okay, I guess I'll do it because I want to see some people fight." So then I was only able to take like one Instagram clip because I only had 45 seconds in a round. So I had to
Wait,
keep an eye on
what
the
were the-
time.
Did you guys set any rules? Like, what were the rounds?
Just
and
boxing rules, basically.
No.
3-minute rounds?
No, 45 seconds.
Okay. I was gonna. Yeah.
3 rounds though.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
So I switched Instagram, took a story real
Nice.
quick, and then I had to hop back because there was only like 8 more seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so sadly we didn't get a lot of footage. There was also only one other fight that happened.
Nobody wore mouth guards.
No,
That's so
I'll wear
dumb.
mouth
just
guards.
gloves,
Yeah, I would
just heavy
def-
gloves.
I would-
Heavy gloves.
They were pretty heavy.
Oh shit.
like the 16-ounce gloves, the full.
Felt like it. They might
Yeah.
only been 12 though.
Mm.
I think I'm just not used to getting hit with heavy gloves. Period.
Mm.
Or getting hit with anything.
Do they feel easy to punch with?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Like swinging a punch is usually taxing after so many times. You know?
Oh well, I mean, dude, I don't normally carry weight on my hands, so yeah,
So it
it
was
would
a
be
lot.
taxing no matter what. Yeah,
So 3 minutes is a long. Probably feels like 20 minutes with those things.
it was
on.
less than 3 minutes. It was
45 seconds.
2
and then,
minutes, 15
Okay.
seconds total.
I'll do.
Nice.
I'll do 3-minute rounds.
You wouldn't last.
I know. It's only 9 minutes though. We
Like 3-minute rounds, dude. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's why I originally wanted to do 1 minute rounds, and we were like, yeah, we can't do that. We got to make it less.
Yeah.
That's why
Oh.
we chose 45 seconds.
Yeah.
1 minute. By the third round, bro, both dudes looked like
Witches.
I don't know. They looked like they've been going for like 2 days.
Oh my god.
It's a lot.
But also, like, if your mentality, if you know you're gonna do 3-minute rounds, you might conserve.
Well, no,
probably
because
not,
here's
honestly.
the thing. You're thinking
You're just
like a
gonna go, like-
fighter. You're
yeah,
not
just gonna
thinking
go
like
all
a
out.
drunk maniac.
Yeah.
And it was like 90 degrees outside. So everybody was dripping sweat. It wasn't ideal for
It's the fight for freedom. Is that what you
athleticism.
called it?
Yeah, that was Ricky's term.
The fight for freedom. Yeah.
4th of July. We're thinking about maybe doing like a 9/11 20th anniversary bout.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
make a cool backdrop for it,
Dude.
That'd be fucking sick.
Wouldn't it? We got to really get people committed though. We'll bring the gimbals out. We'll really film it.
I'm very down for that.
Dude, oh my gosh, we
need-
gotta do that.
It would just be a
9/11.
skyline of New York City in 2001.
We just need to find a guy who
That's fucking awesome.
we need to find a guy who works at Foot Locker to be like a referee.
Oh yes.
Oh my lord, that'd be good.
We could find that.
You know.
We could just be friends with somebody from Foot Locker. for
There's a
minute.
Foot Locker at Diversity in Milwaukee. Just go talk to a guy. Hey, you want to come
Want
watch?
to be a ref?
Want to watch drunk guys box?
Dude, we'll have some turtle race intermission.
Or just
Oh
be like-
my
Middle.
god.
Some fucking activities.
Dude, the turtle race has to happen. You've been really willing that into existence. We got to do that soon.
Yeah, I mean, it goes.
Was that also on the 4th of July?
Yeah, it's every
No,
week.
it's every Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not just summer, so we could do that literally
Just
all
like-
the time.
I love how you just don't read or pay attention to anything, like ever. You just have no idea what is ever going on. It's remarkable.
Yeah. I'm down to go though.
Yeah.
Well, good to know.
Dude, so okay, what are we gonna call this event? September 11th.
The fight for freedom, 20th anniversary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
20th
20th anniversary for sure.
But it's the first one we've ever done. But it's
Yeah.
the 20th. I feel you. I
It's
feel
the
you.
9/11 memorial. I don't know.
The 9.
The 9/11 for freedom.
The weapons of mass destruction
Oh.
brawl. I don't know. We'll think of something. We got time.
We
got a
got
couple
time.
few months out. Maybe get a pay-per-view deal.
That's,
Who knows?
so we have this thing.
How do you put? Can you go live on IG behind a
You can.
paywall?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, you
Can you
not
make people pay?
subscription-based.
Can you make people pay $5
No.
to enter your live?
You could do live like Patreon or something.
I can just create a private IG, make you send me $5 to follow it, and then we'll go live on 9/11.
That's a
What
great
time-
idea.
We have to do it for free.
7
Yeah,
o'clock.
you're right.
America.
You're right.
It
you're
should
right.
be when it happened, actually. So it should be in the morning.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, when- the fight is streaming at 8:30 a.m.
For real.
That'd be lit.
Dude, I remember it pretty vividly. I was in first grade.
2000
Me too.
Oh, the 9/11.
Yeah. Somebody just like a principal, some administrative person walked into our class and like whispered into my teacher's ear, and her jaw dropped.
Mm-hmm.
And then she put on the TV,
Same.
Holy
and we
fuck.
just like were watching it, like the replays over and over again. I didn't really understand what was going on.
Damn.
I can almost say the exact same thing happened.
Yeah,
to me.
I'm sure everybody has a very similar story.
Well, just the kids that were in school. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Then we
I
got
remember
sent
seeing it at home
home.
on the news, but I like didn't like know what was going on at all.
Yeah, it didn't really make sense.
Yeah.
And then you got sent home, right? They like shut. I was
assume so, yeah.
I was home by like noon.
Well,
because
they were like, we don't know what
11:30.
other coordinated things might be
Yeah.
going on in whatever place, and we still don't know. Nobody
Oh,
knows what
fuck.
happened.
True.
There was a bunch of rumors like, oh, they're going into the Sears Tower next. It's like, that doesn't even make any sense. You know?
Some
They also
Exactly.
did
some
shit up to
silly
the
thing.
Pentagon.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, all of the buildings involved were like government or like like they were
Right.
institutional buildings. The Sears Tower is just like, it's where like the United headquarters is. Like, it wouldn't.
Yeah, commercial shit.
It wouldn't really do any of this. It wouldn't have the same like socioeconomic impact. It would just be also a tragedy. But like,
yeah.
it didn't do both.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
we could also call the fight something with steel beams in it. Who knows? Just thought of that.
Hmm.
I don't know what happened on 9/11. That's all I'm saying.
Jet fuel melts steel beams.
That's all I'm saying.
If we called it jet fuel versus steel
Dude,
beams,
I'll say this though.
it could be that'd be the highlight fight.
I mean, like, how many people died in those?
A lot.
Like 2,000 some, right?
Something, yeah, maybe 3.
3,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like everyone in my high school.
Yeah, right. If you put it like that, for sure. Small private college,
We got our revenge.
an
though,
entire
I
small
feel like.
town.
We definitely got the revenge on it for like the 10 years after that happened.
Still
we
to this
just-
day, basically.
We still till now we just been
Well,
wiping them out.
See,
Oh,
but that's the thing. It's
no.
So I'm
not,
like, I feel like the score is settled.
Oh,
but see, that's the thing. It's not those countries.
I'm gonna get my citizenship
It's
revoked.
like it's like a completely. We've just been attacking countries completely unrelated though the whole time. So technically, no retaliation has been done still. You know what I mean? It's
I
like
don't
a
know
bunch
the
of.
country that it was.
It wasn't Iraq or Afghanistan.
no,
they were
it
like
was like
Saudis.
Saudis and like some other like, but like
It was like mostly Saudis,
yeah,
People from Saudi Arabia.
and they like did everything they could to not involve Saudi Arabia.
yeah, it was more like the terrorist organ. Like
They just
Front
wanted
of it.
oil. So they're like, all right,
Yeah.
we'll use it. That's why people think it's a conspiracy, because it was all just set up so we could get more oil and control of those countries and blah blah blah.
Oh, I understand that.
But it's like very similar to like it would be again in theory if that's what happened to like a lot of 60s stuff where the CIA was setting up all these crazy things.
yeah,
You know, like they tried to do the Cuban Missile thing, whatever that was, Bay of Pigs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Where they like tried to fake it, you know. CIA gets involved in shit and like sets things in motion all the time. So it is like a valid theory, I suppose. But who
dude, I
knows?
like conspiracy theories. Dude, my friend was telling me one yesterday. Have you heard that song that's out right now? The astronaut on the moon. Oh no, astronaut in the ocean. Da, 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 da.
No.
No. Is that
Sounds
Kid Cudi's
fun.
new album?
Nah, fuck. I
It's
think
either
the
Kid
r-
Cudi or Ween. I can't
Right,
tell.
or wait, no, he's like this Australian, like, or maybe like New Zealand rapper. I don't know his name. I
That
just know
sounds
that
bad.
he just has this one song that's really big.
Is it Iggy Azalea?
But it's Astronaut in the Ocean. My friend was playing it, and he's like, dude, there's this theory that this song is about Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob. I'm like,
Is that a theory though? Like, would you even call that a theory?
very
I
loose.
would call that very true.
This guy has many loose theories on
Yeah.
things. Not much evidence, just
Sandy Cheeks
I
would
think
be
he
the
just- I think he
only
just has, like-
astronaut
But I feel like those are the best
in
theories.
the
just
ocean.
loose ones.
Yeah,
Real
right.
loose.
Yeah, just like I decided this is possible.
They're more fun when you don't overthink it.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah,
for
why
sure.
not? Fuck
Right.
it. Why
I-
not make
That's
it
how I
true?
feel about the Kubrick moon landing thing. I just think that would be cooler.
Yeah, than us actually landing.
Yeah, because now we could just go, right?
Yeah. I mean,
They're-
Jeff
they gotta-
Bezos is going to go.
they got
Oh,
a
not
dude
to the
on
moon.
Mars.
Not to the moon. He's
It's
just
to
going
Mars.
to
Yeah, but
he's
either
just
way,
going to space, but still.
well, he's just going into orbit. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, we got a fucking robot on Mars taking
Oh.
HD photo and video, so it's like
yeah.
we could go to the moon now. Be way
Yeah.
cooler if Kubrick faked it just to punk the Russians, bro.
Best film ever.
You know how badass that is too? Like fuck Russia, bro. Y'all fell for a movie? That shit's cooler than Argo, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think that the moon
Oh
landing
my
was
god,
fake.
somebody
Good
should
movie.
make okay, if anybody's ever gonna remake Argo, just fictionalize it so
Remake
it's
it?
about Kubrick doing the moon landing. You know what I mean? Just
Oh,
make it,
like another style. Yeah,
make
yeah,
it the
yeah.
same plot,
Like,
but it's
in that-
about Kubrick doing the moon landing instead. The enemies are the Russians instead of the Iranians or whatever country it was. Argo's pretty good though.
Who would you have playing Kubrick?
See, that's what's tough.
I
I
would-
don't know. I also don't know what he looked like at the specific time.
Like if Philip Seymour Hoffman was alive,
Oh,
he could
well, that would
definitely
be
do it.
perfect.
Like he has a look if you gave him the glasses.
he could make it, yeah. Because he looked really good as like an older guy in like Synecdoche, New York.
Mm-hmm.
He could pull it off. Rest in peace. What an artist.
Yeah.
When he died of heroin, I was like, dude, what an artist. Like honestly, like that was one of my first thoughts. I was like, dude, I knew he was good, but like, damn.
Oh, that's so bad. But yeah.
Yeah, but he
feel
like
like-
lived in Greenwich Village, dude. Like he was
Yeah.
like the most artsy guy ever.
It's real.
Yeah. His son is playing or is in the new Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
Oh, damn. Nice.
Which is
I don't know what the title's going to be yet, but it's set in like the 70s San Fernando Valley, bro. He's going back to like Boogie Nights style.
That's
It's going to be
sick.
fucking crazy.
That's so dope.
I'm so excited for it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So we'll
I
see.
didn't even know he was working on something new. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, he's been doing it like throughout COVID, just like fucking balling out. The cast list is like insane as always, but I got to see that new Soderbergh flick too. He got a bunch of the band back together for like a period piece heist movie.
Mm.
Seems good. It's just dropped on HBO the other day.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I also just so listeners know, I got a big Dr. Sleep rant coming.
today.
No.
Why not?
Huh? Because we don't need to get it. It'll be a while. I also hated it. So if you guys liked it, then we have to argue. And it's
What the hell is Doctor Sleep?
okay. So Stephen King wrote a sequel to The Shining,
Uh-huh.
and this movie is the adaptation of that. But it's more. It tries to bridge the gap, so it's both a sequel to the movie and an adaptation of the novel.
Oh, okay,
But it's
okay.
awful. I hated it, and I'll go into it when I get into it. But
For sure.
it's
I
gonna
didn't
happen.
like it. Yeah,
It was
I didn't-
terrible.
I've also I didn't even I think I still
Because then
have
I
to
got
watch the last 20
I got
minutes.
The Hustler and The Color of Money coming up too, so that might be like a 3-fer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. See.
Dude, I gotta check out what we were talking about a few days ago. Ricky was telling us the F9 in 4D. I gotta watch
Dude.
that. Fast and Furious 9 in
In
4D.
4D.
Dude, we gotta go to the Regal Theater.
The seats were
said-
motion. There's water. There's
It
fans.
sounds so bad. Like I gotta watch it because it
Yeah.
sounds so.
They go to space.
And we're
I
gonna
can't believe it.
in 4D.
I can't believe it.
You can see Vin Diesel's bald head. Like
I don't want to.
Well, honestly, here's the thing. We did last night when we were fucked up. We put on.
Like water and fans, and then you watch the movie.
Yes. No. We put on fucking like clips of best Fast and the Furious moments, and like the highlights that they were going through were some of the craziest things I've ever seen. Because I've never seen really any of the movies. I've seen like, I'm pretty sure I've seen the first one, but like 15 years ago or whatever,
Yeah.
and like that's it. And so like I
Same.
know they're out of hand, but I don't know what actually happens other than I've seen that scene where they like drive the safe out of the building. And like I don't know. They
I bet
like,
it's crazy.
They like drive a safe that's like bigger than a truck, like
Yeah,
through a town
out
or
with
whatever.
the plane, and there's the plane just carrying.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
So I've
I know
seen
exactly
that.
what highlight you're talking about.
But there was this one dude where they're like driving this like Ferrari and it's out of control, so they somehow have to drive it like through a skyscraper, but then like they happen to only damage the brake lines. So then they just keep driving this fucking Ferrari like through the floors of multiple skyscrapers, and they're like driving them across these buildings.
Through the buildings, too?
Yeah, and then
How
like
is it just?
Jesus
and then like
fucking
by the
Christ.
time they're on the third skyscraper, they're able to like jump out, and Vin Diesel like slides to the edge of the window. You know, you can picture it, and he just doesn't fall off. But then this fucking Ferrari just is going like 100 feet down to the ground, and they don't show it crush 14 people or blow up, you know?
Dude.
And it's just like so insane because the movies just exist for them to do stunts. You know?
But they're not stunts.
It's like
they're
the
all
way-
animated.
Well, I understand that, but you know, yeah,
It's just
absurd.
like the craziest
it's
thing.
pointless.
I feel like in those production meetings, for sure, like, what ideas do they say no to if, like, all
Nothing. That's what
Nothing.
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying. Because these
Like, yeah, we
movies
can
are
do
long
13
as
of these.
shit, too.
They
now.
drove a fucking car to space.
Oh, my gosh. That's
the
the
new
craziest
one. In
thing.
the
That
new one,
scene with.
it's-
It's not. It's not even a rocket ship. Like,
no.
we.
They had to convert a
Like
car
an old
because it's all they
Pontiac.
know.
It's like Ludacris and Tyrese Gibson in an old Pontiac just connected to a fucking like it's like
huge
it's like if
jet.
Ed and Eddie built a rocket.
Yes,
Like
right.
it's so.
They have like
ridiculous.
fucking fish tanks on for spacesuits because it's like a DIY thing, and it's
Yeah.
like this is the dumbest thing ever. These guys either have a budget or they don't.
Like,
You
we
can't-
have
it
the
can't be in between. You know what I mean? You can't build a functional rocket but then also like have
Right.
janky equipment. It's
Like,
like one
that's
or
the-
the other.
That's the kind of like shit they imagine. Like going to the space in by yourself, like in the 70s or 80s movie, like fucking Back to
Absolutely.
the Future, like DeLorean car, like
It's like something that would be in
worst.
like a Robert Rodriguez movie. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Something
yeah.
that's just like supposed to be stupid.
ridiculous.
But this
yeah.
is like a fucking $200 million movie. And people just run out to see these fucking things. And now John Cena is in it, and it just loses so much more credibility, I think. Not that it had much.
I haven't seen any of them up to the third one. Tokyo Drift is the last one that I've seen.
Well, John Cena also had to apologize to China, bro. Like,
Oh my god, yeah.
you saw that?
Yeah, that's so bad.
He's a fucking cuck,
He's a
bro.
piece of shit.
He's a red cuck.
Dude, they're
What happened? When
Well,
was this?
Recently, because he's in Fast and the Furious now, which also he's only in it because Vin Diesel is threatened by The Rock's presence, basically, and he needs to flex his dick and be the star. So he kicked The Rock out, and they replaced him with John Cena, which is weird because that's what the WWE did. Like, they replaced The Rock with John Cena.
That's very weird.
So it just like that
Damn.
parallel is fucking weird. And
He must just take a lot less money to get on, you know?
well, there's no way. There is not a lot of money in that movie, though. You know what I mean? So it's like they could have gotten somebody better. That's what's kind of annoying. And they like, but that's the thing. It's like they make that crazy shift, and everybody publicly knows why it happened, and then they don't even try to come up with a good reason for it in the story. You know,
Are you
they
fu- it's
they
the
just, like,
same person
bullshit
in
it.
that movie.
I mean,
no,
honestly,
he doesn't play the same
Okay,
character,
okay.
but still, it's just
Yeah.
like. And I get it. It's not about the characters, but like it literally, they put nothing into it anymore.
I mean, they've given up on the whole like racing cars aspect. So I feel like at this point they should just keep doing what they're like switching genres. This one's a sci-fi, next one make it a
Yeah.
horror, do the comedy next one.
It's just that like they're literally like
Rom-com.
superheroes.
I like a Western Fast.
A Western
saga
Fast
would
and
be
Furious,
good.
maybe like a yeah.
Dude, they should go back in
old
time.
detective style.
They should go back in time and then like through some weird whatever. It doesn't matter. They can make up for somehow they end
They
up
go
back
in time
and
and
it's horse racing.
Jared,
Like
I
they're
would
in the
watch
old
that.
west, and
I
they
would
have
totally
to.
watch
I would watch
that.
it.
It's basically Back to the Future 3, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
But with the fast guys.
Vin Diesel just making it as a cowboy.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
like maybe that baby one would be fun because they're like technically full grown people in baby like costume or whatever, right?
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean it's Fast and Furious. There's no bad ideas with these movies. They like don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're just atrocious.
They could be like Homeward Bound, but like them racing cars.
Dude, they'll do a silent film, make it noir film.
Dude, it's
like,
just because here's the thing, it's like they have to keep upping the ante. Otherwise, what's the
right,
point?
and they
So it's
don't
like,
have to. I don't know why they do that.
well,
yeah.
it's just like they've already gone so like they've already went so far with it so early.
yeah.
Like they went the trajectory of what are those video games that are like Saints
MMOs.
Row,
Mm.
where it started off as like, okay, we're gonna try to compete with GTA, and then by the fourth one, they're like, dude, there's aliens,
There's
and
aliens.
they're
and you just
coming.
kill them with giant dildos.
and
all
yeah,
that
and
shit,
you're
yeah.
the president now, even though you're
That
still, even though
game.
this is still a gang game,
That game is so absurd.
and they just like jump the shark. They're like, we got to try something here, and that's what Fast and the Furious did. They're like, we're gonna keep making them, but we're just gonna do.
It's gonna be the most unreal chase movie you've ever seen.
Yeah, so I don't know. What are they going to do next? It's going to have to full on be sci-fi, and it's just going to have to take place in outer space.
No,
Like,
no, they're gonna get more guns
Yeah.
blazing. You know.
They already do that though, dude. The like military's involved in it now and shit.
I haven't
It's-
watched the last few. Like,
I'm thinking like
I
it'll
don't
be
know.
like Gears of War, but like
There we go. Yeah.
Fast and the Furious.
Maybe they need to go into the future. Yeah,
Yeah, like Mad Max style.
Yeah, like the Terminator 2 Judgment Day needs to happen, and they just live like renegade
or
lives.
maybe they'll do like a Osmosis Jones, and
With the
shrunk.
amount-
They'll get shrunk down and race inside someone's
They're
body.
inside
No,
blood
that would be fun.
instead.
That would be fun. I would watch that.
And
Bill
it would-
Murray. It would be in Bill Murray.
Yeah, and it's just like the titles are so outrageous, so who knows what dumb thing they'll do with that. I don't know.
By the amount of suggestions that we've given, we have predicted the next 2 movies at least.
Oh, well, we've predicted
Yeah.
at least
I bet
3 of the next 10.
our past like 5 minutes of conversations about this is probably like a good day in the writer's room of Fast and Furious.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
legit.
This would be considered productive.
Yeah.
Hire us fast.
But hey,
I would love to have a business card that was in the Fast and the Furious font. You know what I mean?
you could do
You
that.
could
Like,
definitely do
The
that.
black, like my side profile, like fading in.
But it'd be your name just in that font.
Yeah, yeah. They call me if you need a writer. I've worked for the Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Furious 11. They should do okay, so you remember do you guys remember hearing about this? Right after 22 Jump Street came out, the next one was gonna be a crossover where Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum were going to mesh worlds and end up in the Men in Black universe. And so that was gonna be the next movie. It was gonna be 21 Jump Street, but they're in Men in Black now.
Is this another like loose theory or
No, this was
is-
going to happen,
Oh, okay.
but it all fell through like pretty quickly, and then they made that Men in Black International piece of shit movie that nobody saw.
And I didn't see it, but I didn't know that this was a thing.
Well, so
Yeah.
anyway, my
That's
point is that was the
fucked up.
original plan, and that's a really cool, forward-thinking thing that
Mhm.
probably wouldn't happen. But that's the type of route Fast and the Furious needs to go. They need to just like merge. Remember, they've been talking about doing an Italian Job sequel like since that came out.
Yes, that's
Like-
one of my favorite heist movies.
Why don't they just do like Fast 10 Italian Men?
Yeah.
And then boom, it's now the Italian Job 2 and it's Fast 10. And let's just go crazy. Like,
I
let's
was-
embrace
yeah.
it. Like,
Yes,
cross
dude.
them over.
European cars and some cold cuts.
See?
like,
Yeah. We need Vin Diesel in a Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my gosh, that scene in Italian Job when they're loading out the gold into those mini coupes.
Dude.
Holy cow, that's the best.
Really
chase.
unbelievable
It's-
coordinated driving. Like, as
Yeah.
good as you'll see.
It's so good.
As good as you'll see.
I don't really remember the Italian Job.
Justice
gotta
is a
watch
big
it.
Gone in 60 Seconds guy.
I was gonna
Okay.
say merge universe with that so that Nicolas Cage could
That's
be
true.
in the Fast
Well,
and
Nick,
Furious.
here's the thing. That's the other thing, too. Like, it's basically turning into the Expendables, too, I feel like. Like Fast and the Furious, where they're
Those
just adding
universes could
100%.
totally come
100%.
together.
They're like, oh, here's Ronda Rousey. Like, here's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Put in The Undertaker. Like, who
The
else?
Undertaker was in it?
No, but
Oh,
it's
but yeah,
why
he
not?
would be.
Yeah, why not? Oh, here's He-Man. Like, what's the difference? Just throw in something crazy. Why aren't they in the Godzilla versus Kong?
They don't.
It should be Godzilla versus Kong versus Fast 20, however many guys are in the crew now. You know?
because they would win.
And Chester the Cheetah from the Cheetos commercial.
Dude, hell
Who
yeah.
gives a shit?
They need
dude?
to put him into like Soul
Just being
Calibur.
extreme. Yeah.
Remember when he was like real? Remember in the commercials for a
Yeah,
minute he was like
ill-advised.
like
Mhm. With the CGI.
I don't know what it
Yeah.
was. It wasn't CGI. It looked literally real.
It was like a puppet, I think.
yeah, it was
probably.
like puppet. And
Wait,
it was very
what?
uncomfortable.
Okay, I gotta see that.
It wasn't
yeah.
great.
But
was-
that's
it
what
was
he would
better
be like
than-
in the Fast movies.
It was better than when Burger King tried to do the real king and he was just a plastic monster.
I thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
Because like Burger
Awful,
King
I don't
is
like
that kind
that.
of chain.
Burger
though.
King only makes terrible choices.
Dude, Burger King had their own fragrance once. I remember they sold that for like a couple months.
Dude, I
Are you
remember
serious?
It's the Whopper cologne or some shit.
I do remember that.
It's crazy.
When the Xbox 360 came out, they had video games and they were like $5.
It was a Burger King game.
There was
yeah.
like 3 different ones. One of them was racing and it was pretty decent.
like 3 games in the game, or there was 3 different games.
There's
that you
3
could buy?
different
Oh
games.
Jesus!
Yeah.
Wait, on what?
Xbox 360. It was like as the console was launching.
Oh.
So that was the
okay.
like promo. They like developed like basically mini games, and they actually published them onto discs though, and you had to buy them at Burger King.
Oh my gosh, I'd probably buy it.
It was sick. Yeah, I had one. I had a
Yeah.
copy.
Yeah, it was like I feel like they were challenging like Wii Fit stuff or Wii Sports, and they were like,
Makes
eat a
sense.
burger and do what Nintendo does.
And you don't even have to move. Look at how much better this is.
And you were like, yeah, okay, I could play like ping pong or something with a burger.
Dude, when people still watch commercials, I feel like companies did pretty crazy like promotional like marketing schemes and stuff.
Do you remember Wonder Balls? He doesn't remember
Yes!
Wonder Balls.
Wonder Balls, dude.
With the
candy
candy, it was a
inside the
choking
chocolate.
hazard.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit's a terrible idea at first.
There
but,
was like toys too
I had
sometimes.
Yeah, inside the chocolate. But usually you get like just like the tattoo or something, like some shit like that.
Yeah.
You don't get to
Temporary
just say
tattoo.
that I don't remember.
Oh.
You don't get to just choose that. That's
You
not,
probably had
that's
them.
not true.
No.
I definitely remember them. He just
Yeah,
made that
yeah.
up right now is what
Like
I'm saying.
We were at
if
Target.
anything, you'll remember those commercials more than like the actual having them.
The Wonder Ball commercial was sick. Yeah.
But even like I don't know, like Go-Gurt, I feel like they'd have crazy like
oh,
like
dude, the
Willy
promos
Wonka
were always
style,
awesome.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like I remember fucking Danimals would run shit like you can hang out with Zach and Cody if you drink enough Danimals and stuff.
I would totally do that.
I wonder who won that.
Yeah, cereal
sad-
commercials
a
did
sad
that
person.
a lot.
Yeah,
The
but
person who's
Somebody
not that
that
happy
bought a lot
now.
of cereal.
but yeah, I don't know. Now no one watches commercials to see that stuff.
I still have ads. on
No,
all my
I
stuff.
just think that the difference is that those type of promos just get put out on Instagram ads and Facebook ads.
Also, those are like for kids.
Yeah,
Yeah, like kids will. It's like that instant buy.
right, exactly.
When you watch enough Looney Tunes on HBO, you get directed children ads then, because I get the kids ads still.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Dude, I did see this commercial for like this crazy. Might be a super soaker or like it's a type of water gun, but it shoots like water bullets.
I'd be
Dude,
into
it has
that.
a crazy
Like
name.
mini water balloons.
Yeah, it's
basically?
not like what you grew up with, where you like pump that shit like 20
Right,
times
right.
and get the. It's literally has like a LED screen that shows you how many shots you have left. Like
See,
you like stick the gun in water, it like fills it up like a syringe, and then like it has a little like. Dude, it's like a gun from Halo. Like you see like the LED display like showing you how many shots, and it's just boom, boom, like pulses like bullets of water.
outrageous.
Does
It's
it have a
outrageous.
Does it have a scope too?
I never liked.
No, it's more like an assault rifle looking thing.
I never liked doing water gun fights because my parents never would buy a
good
remotely
gun.
good gun though. They would
No.
all be like ghetto gas station ones, and they would leak and not do anything. And then there'd be motherfuckers with like crazy super
Crazy
soakers
super
just beating
soakers.
the shit out of you. Like
That's real.
no adults knew that those things shoot like fucking fire hoses at people. Like the really good ones,
Dude,
they're like sharp and a lot of pressure. And you like take that to the dome, dude. You could like get concussed off that shit.
this one kid in my
Like,
block literally
You're just out there
had.
taking shots.
Dude, I don't know what it's called. It's like a super soaker, like PX 3000, 9000 or something. It's like gray and purple or something. It's
Yeah.
huge. It's got band.
Oh, of course.
Like, and he's the one that kid on our block that had it. He was all older than us, so he like probably had older brother from like the 90s or some shit.
He had a
like,
bigger allowance.
He would just terrorize everybody.
yeah, I mean we're small kids. It would genuinely like knock you the fuck over.
Yeah,
Like it
dude.
hurt. Like it hurt.
Those things are insane.
Yeah. But
It's what happens in summer, bro.
I just had a bike thief on my block. Everybody else was about my age or chill.
Yeah.
He took like 3.
I once
of
got
our
my
friends'
bike
bikes.
stolen the first day I got it. It was very sad.
That is really sad.
Never got it back.
where'd you get it stolen? Like
At
while
the
you-
park at my elementary school.
hate to
Yeah,
see
that
it.
sucks.
Yeah, it was bad.
You get it like literally ripped off of you?
No, but it was just chilling, but the dude just ran up and grabbed it. We didn't like chain our bikes. You know what I mean? We were
Yeah,
the
I
only
never
kids
did.
at the park, and we were at the park. Dude just kind of walked up and took it. There's nothing I could do.
Yeah.
Fair
and
enough.
then he was on a bike and I was not.
Yeah,
You know, so it was
like
fuck?
Oh no.
That's why, like, and then you got to tell your parents, like, why'd you let him get away with it? It's like, what am I supposed to catch him? Like, I don't have the bike anymore. You know, I lost.
He took off, Mom.
If only you had
Took
some
off.
fucking ninja stars in that moment.
I know,
You would have bought me those Ninja Stars, Mom.
dude.
Yeah.
Like, hit the tire,
Yeah.
or like,
Shoot.
I throw
Like
a stick
jam,
in the
jam,
spoke,
most
yeah,
jam the spoke, yeah.
and he just launches.
That'd be great.
Maybe some Jeepers Creepers shit could have happened to him right after. Could've
Yeah,
gotten
I don't
right
know.
back.
But bro,
Mm.
summer antics. It's what happens. You know.
Yeah, what's
It's
the next
true.
summer holiday?
Daniel's a big summer antic guy. He's got a big story to share.
Yes.
We're coming up here on Lollapalooza, like 3 weeks out, I believe, of the actual
Oh
one
shit!
Yeah,
happening
coming
in
up.
2021. It's back.
It's fully back.
It's terrible. Probably one of the worst lineups in the history of the music festival this year.
I have not seen the lineup.
It's
really.
pretty-
I know Young Thug is playing.
It's
That's
rough.
pretty cool.
There's some good.
Besides
No, like
that, but
the highlights that are highlights are great, but
there's bound to be.
it's like
It's like so many acts.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
mostly pretty thin, I would say. Anyway, Daniel, you
Yeah.
got a little tale to tell from a past Lollapalooza, a better.
A better Lollapalooza, a free Lollapalooza. I think so.
The rare free.
Yes, like all good stories, we must begin in 2017. I want to say
A simpler time.
a simpler time. Yeah, I think it's 2017. It was a Friday. Yeah, I'll just start from the beginning. I was hanging out with my friends in my basement one night, and we're talking. It was like the weekend of Lala, like so that Friday, like whatever
Yeah,
acts
yeah.
played. I'm like, dude, and I remember this is the Lala Chance, the rapper, is headlining on the Saturday.
Okay, for sure.
25th.
So I think it was 2017 when he was like
2017.
headlining the main stage.
Which is a big deal because he's local. For
Yeah, 'cause
those
he's
who don't
local,
know.
yeah.
yeah.
He's from the South Side.
And I'm like, I was talking to my friends. I'm like, this is like midnight.
Which this is every person's thought ever. Like that lives in the Chicagoland area when Lala's gonna happen. Everybody
Yeah.
has this exact thought.
I'm like, oh, Chance is playing tomorrow. Like, yeah. And I feel like it's like hometown hero. I feel like he might bring out someone big. Kanye.
Everybody, it's always Kanye.
Kanye.
It's always you always expect Kanye's gonna show up. He
Or
never
maybe
does.
even like Childish, because he,
right.
you know, at that time.
Big homies.
Because, I mean, I remember Chance used to host like open mics in Chicago when I was in like a high school. I remember going to one of them, and then I'm like, oh, trying to get my friends to go to another one, but we're like, we missed it. We're like, oh no, we'll go to the next one. We'll just go another time. And then that one, I could never get the phone back. He brought out Kanye and Vic at the open mic, and they performed, and we're like,
Unreal.
oh, we could never miss this again. Like, I'm like, from that FOMO anyway. So I'm like, all right, Chance is headlining tomorrow at Lala. Like, I feel like we can sneak into this shit. Like,
every year.
I think, yeah, I
we
think
could totally jump the fences, bro. We just
we
gotta go
just
down
gotta
there.
run and sprint. Like, so I'm like, but I was thinking about it, like explaining to my friend. He's like, yeah, and he knows me. He's like, he knows I'll do. He's like, had a good feeling. Like, you know, I believe in you. Like, I think you could get us in. Like, I feel like you'll figure it out. I'm like, all right. Like, just so you know, I don't like actually have like a plan. Like, I am just on a whim. Like, feeling this.
You literally just said a couple thoughts really quick.
So it's like, all right. So when we begin, I go home. Like, no, we gotta start now. Like, we gotta get there like early before security and like gates open and everything. Like, we should go in there. Like, yeah.
Because it's all set up the day before, but people have to go home at
Yeah,
some point.
Right.
It's set up.
So my logic
the
was,
week
if we
before,
go in the
I'm
middle of the night, we can just go in and just camp, hide somewhere until the festival starts, and then go
Yeah.
out and blend in.
It is a massive park.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we definitely will find an opening.
There has to be weak spots in that big of a space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, I suppose that is what it takes, though. It takes that kind of supreme delusional confidence to just be like, yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure. We're driving. So we're in the middle of the night. We're driving up there. Me and my friend Brendan. And I'm like, just reassuring. I'm like, just so you know, we could definitely get caught and like get fucked big time. He's like, yeah, I understand. Like, okay, cool.
Why do you think I'm here, bro?
Yeah, we know the stakes.
We're
Okay,
here- we're here for
cool,
the thrill.
Cool. So we post. So we're dressed up like black shirt and pants. So we made it
Sweating.
look like we are kind of like in a crew or something, like working. Like we had like a clipboard. My friend had his camera and stuff. So
Just trying to look official
just
in
look
some way.
right, official in some way. But like it's tough. We look young. So
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. Oh, especially at the time, right?
Yeah,
Fucking
even
5
then,
years
so,
ago.
Yeah. And like, so we go to my friend's place in Chicago, post up, get our car, we go downtown, and we're just like walking around the festival like gates around like Lakeshore, like the trail, like just trying to eye out an opening. This is probably we probably got there like 5:30.
Was the sun up yet?
It was like it was still dark, and then it was just beginning to dawn, like within that hour. Yeah,
For sure.
You were there before dawn.
yeah. I mean, we were drove up in
Doing
the
it
middle of the
right.
night. Yeah,
Graveyard shift.
like that was the plan, the very loose plan, and then we just scoured the perimeter, could not find like a single entrance. There's already like people out there like setting up and like throughout the night. I guess.
Yeah.
So we're like, shit. Even if it's like construction people, like we can't just slide through. But then through like the walking trail towards like the south side of the park,
Mm-hmm.
it was like under this like little bridge that you walk through, and a little
Yeah.
just a little hill over the grass or something.
Like almost by the museums, or not that far.
Not quite that far, but close
Gotcha.
to.
Like
Yeah,
those type of bridges. Is that
close
what
to.
you're talking
Yeah,
about?
and then like we go up, and it's like literally the highway, and then we're just hiding behind the concrete.
Yeah. Okay,
by
for
the,
sure.
By the lakeshore, and I found like just a little gap through the gate, and I'm like, oh, instant. We just confidently go through, and we literally just lay in this grass for like till the festival opens like at 11 or so. So we literally were in there for like at least 2 to 3 hours, probably just.
So how long you walked around for like 2 hours, and then you finally found a spot?
We walked around for like an hour probably.
Okay,
and
for
then
sure.
Yeah.
And then you were
The
just in
timing,
one
I'm
spot
like-
for 2 hours.
Yeah,
That
I think
makes
it was
sense.
long. I think
What
it was
is it,
longer
like
than 2,
11?
probably, yeah.
11 is
Like
When the
gates?
gates open, yeah.
Yeah, so you
we're
were there like 3-4 hours.
probably around 3 hours maybe. And
Jesus,
I had
that sounds brutal.
I had like a Snickers bar on me, so he said that, and then finally, okay, I'm like, oh, it's getting close to like gates opening. We have to find an entrance in. So basically, like we're in the back, we see like a fence and like garbage cans. I'm like, okay, let's run down this hill. We hide behind the garbage can. We're like just scouring. There's like golf cart drives past. We're like, oh shit. There's like security and stuff. And then we see on like towards our left, we see people from the backs loading stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, okay, that's one option. We could try to like just slide through there and like not make eye contact, maybe confidently just walk straight through.
Uh-huh.
Or we could hop over this fence, and there's like, we just see a row of like white tents set up. And their tents are kind of elevated on like these like wooden, like, what are they, like plats or whatever? I don't know.
Like pallets.
Pallets, yeah, whatever.
not much higher, but it's a little elevated.
Yeah, because
Got
it's
it.
like kind of a hill, but like,
Yeah.
so we like climb. I'm like, let's do that. Climb over jump over the fence, and I'm like, just sneak inside these tents, like just sneak inside one of the tents that are empty, like peek in and like sneak inside the tent, because we're like hiding under it, and then like we peek inside, it was empty, boom, and it's like dark. We're like, okay, we just see a table with like tablecloth. We're like, hide under this table. We're like hiding under the table. Okay, we're trying to figure out where are we now? Like we are somewhere in the backstage. Like this is clearly a backstage dressing room. And then we look out on the door of the tent. It's Alt J's dressing room. So we're like, holy
fuck.
shit, we're in Alt J's dressing room right now. And we like get out, we're like look around, we're like, oh dude, there's a fridge full of like beers, alk, and like energy drinks. I'm like to my friend Brendan, like, okay, empty that fucking bag. Like forget whatever we brought, like empty that shit.
Yeah.
Start loading up. And then we look on the table. On the table, I mean, at this point, I'm incriminating myself anyway. So
I think the statute of limitations is passed. We'll just.
you're probably
say
yeah,
that.
true.
This is all an alleged story.
Yeah, this is a.
There's no proof of any of this.
Other than LJ being like, that was my fucking booze.
That was my fucking booze, dude. They must. I wonder what they said to the Lolla people when they just showed up and it was just.
See, honestly,
empty.
that would be the only thing that would be bad. Well, no, because if Alt J was rude, that's still not your fault. Fuck them for being
Right,
rude.
Fuck them for being rude.
Fuck you, Alt J. Okay, keep going.
Someone
Continue-
stole me fucking alcohol.
Continuing with
No
my
beer?
rudeness, dude. On the table, there was like a bottle of nice tequila and like a case for the tequila and like a note that said like "Thank you, artist, for Lollapalooza artist for playing blah 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 blah." It was like some whatever tequila. Where I'm like, all right, take all that.
Yeah,
we put the
definitely
tequila
gotta
in the
swipe that.
case, put in the bag. Okay, we're like, look out the door. We're like, let's step out of this like dressing room now. We gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah.
So we're like, look out, look pretty empty. We just like walk out into the open. And like basically this is the backstage area. There's like picnic tables, there's like games and like just a line of like artist tents. And there's like a separate bathroom for like the artists. And it's like, oh dude, we gotta take a piss in here and like change our clothes. Cause we had a change of clothes from the ones we had.
Oh,
It's
nice.
like regular clothes. So we go change, do our thing.
It's incredible that there's just nobody around, basically, and you're able to just.
Oh, there's people around a little bit. Yeah, there's some people
yeah,
around.
but
it wasn't-
nobody's paying attention. Right?
Yeah, no one's paying attention because it wasn't like packed either. And,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, we look casual. And there's like other, I don't know, must have been like rich kids who had VIP passes or something. They were like
True.
hanging in the back, so we're like
Yeah.
blended in. And basically we're just walking around, dude. There's like food, like buffet, but we're like, that's too bold. We can't get,
That is
we
too
can't do
bold.
that. If there's,
Yeah.
they check, because we didn't have any wristbands or anything on us yet at this
Yeah,
point
right,
of the
right.
story. At this point of the story.
Okay.
So then we're walking around. I'm trying to like see how do we get out from the backstage into like the main area without, just getting caught. And then we see, just like basically perusing the whole, walking around, taking laps like this whole backstage area. And then I see these two guys, this one guy and this like younger kid, who with like skateboards and stuff. And I like go up to them, just start walking with them in their direction. And I like start chatting them up. And they're like, yeah, man. And I tell them, once I feel like, okay, these guys are chill. They're like working the Red Bull tent, doing like skate demos and stuff at the
Nice.
festival.
Hell yeah.
And they're like, oh. Actually, I didn't even bring it up. They like saw it like, oh, see, you don't got any wristband, dude. Like, I understand. Like, I've been there, man. Like, cool. And
I
it's
used
like,
to be poor.
yeah, dude. Basically, I'm like, dude, yes, I talked to the right dude.
Yeah, for sure.
And then he's like, dude, I got you. Just walk in with me. And like, we walk in together, like, past security all together. It was so smooth. I'm like, fuck yes. And so this is like 11:30 now. The festival has been,
It's about to
Gates-
be rolling.
yeah, gates have been open. Like, people are slowly trickling in now. And we're like, oh shoot, but the festival ground's still pretty empty because like people are still coming in.
Yeah.
So my friend and I are like, oh, we're in, like, let's go. We start walking towards like the main stage where Chance will be because we're like, we should just find somewhere to camp and
Spend the whole day there.
yeah, because we don't want to walk around too much without wristband.
True.
So we're like
Great idea.
on the way to the main stage, and then this lady stops us.
Dun, dun, dun.
This lady and this other guy is like, hey, like, where you guys going? Like, I'm like, oh, we're to the main stage, blah, blah. It's like, oh, you guys don't have wristbands. Like, how'd you guys get in? And like, oh, yeah. And then I just started talking out of my ass, like, hey, like, yeah, we work for this Chicago, like, something media group or whatever. Like, yeah, we're here taking photos and, like, been, like, covering the festival the past couple days for, like, our site, like, our blog, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I don't know how you guys got in. Like, which side, like, which entrance did you guys come from? Like, I don't know. I came from, like, towards that entrance, like, towards around, like, Adams Street or, like, whatever, wherever that was.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, I don't know how you guys got in. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, yeah, this hasn't been an issue the past, like, 2 days. We've been coming, like, because this is a Saturday. I'm like, yeah, we've been having no issues so far. Like, who's your, I don't know, supervisor? I'm like, you know what? Like, yeah, I'll call my supervisor. I'll tell him to meet us back there. Like, sorry, like, we must have, like, just forgot our pass or something. And, like, this won't happen again. Like, I'll take care of it. I just, like, trying to, like, call, like, a fake supervisor, like, to meet us. And, like,
Like
just, like,
ordering a pizza.
yeah, and I'm just like, sorry about that. And I just start walking away. I just started walking away and like walk.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
to my
yeah,
friend,
yeah.
like,
Just
don't
get
look
out of
back.
sight.
Just get the fuck out of here.
Was there
Just
enough
walk.
people so that you could kind of disappear?
No, not at this point. Not really. I'm just like, fuck out of here. Like,
Well, also, she
like-
can't just fixate on one guy forever.
yeah,
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And,
if
like-
he gets far enough away.
yeah. It was like we were nervous as shit, but I was like talking real calm. Like because I was thinking about the situation earlier and like had like a story in my head to like
Yeah,
put
you've been
out.
working on it.
Yeah. So I just like said what I was saying and like. But yeah, I mean, there's no way you can explain just having no wristband. But I'm like, I'm like, yeah, no, we just whatever fucked up, and like I'll have my supervisor meet us out there, and like we'll figure that out. Sorry, and like just walked away. And then we're like, okay, we got something. So we had like water bottles on us, but not of water. I think we filled it with vodka or something.
Alt J's vodka.
Holy fuck.
I think that water bottles of vodka that we had brought. But maybe,
for
I don't
sure.
know what the situation. Yeah, and we had like, yeah.
So it was not water.
It was not water. But we
also
had
a luxury you
needed
could only
some.
have by sneaking in because they check the shit out of people. So like you double
Right.
one.
yeah, because
you
we
know.
weren't sure so we were like stay strapped. We like
Yeah,
rolled up joints and they packed water bottles of vodka just in case.
for sure.
So I'm like, okay, we took the wrappers off the water bottles, like folded it up and like wore it around our wrists, and we just used that as our wristbands.
Were they even
Like
the same color as like the Lala ones?
I have no idea. I can't remember that detail, but I
either
know
way, it
like
was
the
something.
4-day passes are different from single-day passes. They're like multiple colors and stuff.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
no one's looking too close. We just need something, you know.
Yeah.
Can't go out there, no cap,
So
no
you just
raw
had
wrist.
like a little skinny.
Yeah,
like
the plastic.
nutrition facts thing.
Yeah, literally just fold it up as a wristband, and then we just head to the stage, and we're just hanging out there, like.
Same thing, was still not straying far from the crowd. You were just kind of staying right in one
Yeah,
area.
I mean, we're like right at the front of the main stage, so like we're good. Like we're right at the front, like so we have that whole front area. We're chilling.
Fuck yeah.
We just post up for the whole day, and we were like, oh shit, we need to like eat and stuff. So we like make friends around us. They like got us food and stuff.
Hell yeah.
It was cool. They're like, oh man, you guys snuck in this Spanish. Da, 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 da. We're like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
know. Fuck it, what's up?
Like, we almost got caught.
Yeah, we almost got
No
caught.
big deal.
But also like don't talk so loud because we're in the front and they're secure. Like
Everywhere,
relax. So like these other people
Shut
got
the
us like
fuck up.
brought us like pizza and stuff. It was cool. And then we're just like there the whole time. It was like so long. Like we couldn't piss. We're like pretty exhausted because we hadn't slept either.
Yeah, you were there for fucking like 20 hours.
Yeah, all day. And then so it's coming, like show act after act, and then right before chance, the person on stage is Alt J. And so we're like front row Alt J. We're like so tired. We're like so crossed and stiff. We're like, holy shit, is that Alt J? And we're like, take out his tequila. We're like yelling at them, like, we have your tequila. We're just like drinking it right in front of them.
That's
Fuck
amazing.
yeah.
Dude, it was so funny. The people around us, like, and they like knew at this point, like our situation. They're like, "Holy shit, we're drinking Alt J's tequila at watching Alt J. Like, this is nuts."
That's beautiful.
It was so beautiful, and like that finally like woke us up because we're like, this. It was so hot that day too, and
of
like,
course.
and then when you're like chiefing, like, yeah, we're like winded, but. That just
Oh
the
my
Alt J
God.
moment.
Dude,
We're
full
like,
circle.
this was meant to be. Like we were meant to sneak into that tent. Like,
100%.
we had to.
That was part of your destiny.
Yeah, like that was written in the stars, absolutely, for us to steal those dudes' alk. And like their set was pretty good, from what I remember. They had like a cool setup.
Nice. Yeah, they were nice and sober, so they were able
Yeah,
They-
They're just like
they were able to play a very tight set.
And then finally, yeah, it was Chance the Rapper. Dude was good. He did not bring out Kanye.
Never does.
Never does.
He did it like one time, and everybody assumes.
I know, tragic.
But the fact that you saw it at that local show is way better anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. What the fuck? He did bring out Vic. That was pretty.
That's
cool.
pretty sick.
That was pretty cool. And like, yeah, I don't know. It was a good time either way. I remember during the show though, my friend and I like he was like, "Man, we're gonna bring out the Chicago Fire Department." And I'm like, "Cool." I'm like, "I don't see a fire." Like what? Then they bring out the two fire guys with the fire hose. And like, yeah. And then I'm like, "Oh no, dude, what's going on?" And they just blast us with the fire hose.
Like police brutality style.
Dude, yeah, and like it was so powerful. If you're in the front, we're like getting thrown back.
Yeah, that would be
Shit,
awful.
We're like, this is nuts. I don't remember what song it was, but dude, it was a scene. It was an absolute scene. But
Was that to bring everybody back, to push people back because it was so rowdy, or
no,
was
it was for the heat.
Oh,
I
got
don't
it.
know. It was so strange.
That's
I've
But,
never-
wild.
They probably should have lowered the pressure. Is all I could say. Probably should have kept it on a pretty low pressure.
Yeah, I was nervous when they bring out the fire. I was like, yeah, dude, I don't see any. What is going on? But besides that, yeah, and then afterwards, we're like, oh, success, dude.
What a mission.
What a mission. We just did this for free.
Yeah, dude, that's an incredible story.
Yeah,
I'm,
that was
I'm
a successful.
jealous of your experience.
Hundreds of dollars of entertainment that you got for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the story, dude, the way we snuck in, like through, because most people just rush the fence or like,
Right,
just
right.
go through
That's
like,
typical.
yeah, like,
That's the easy way.
like when I tried doing, sneaking into Mamby on the beach, like MGMT was headlining, but we got there so late, like,
That festival's dog shit.
We
yeah, it
went.
looked dog shit. Like I tried going in, like it was like at night. My friends and I were like, all right, we're just like, we literally walked up to the ticket person, like, no, didn't say anything, tried to slap them like $10 and just walk through. They're like, no, we can't do that. We're like, come on, man. Like the show's almost like, it's like already nighttime. Just like, dude, just take it. It's good. And like, we're not trying not to make a scene. They're like, no, we can't. We're like, fuck. So we like went back and then we just walked in through the exit.
Wow.
Like where people coming out, we just like ran, but like I eventually got caught. They like I was like ran in and like they chased me down and like got pulled out.
Damn.
But yeah.
They did find you. You didn't.
Oh
run-
yeah, definitely.
You didn't
But
run
that was
fast
like,
enough.
but we didn't plan that. That was like wait. I mean, you know.
Yeah,
it was
that
just
wasn't
less-
an
it was-
intricate.
If
we
you
weren't
would
that
have
far.
started at 3 a.m, you would have made it in also.
For sure. We were just
Yeah.
weren't that invested. But like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, lightning only strikes once.
Yeah.
Love
But
it.
honestly, like a lot of places, you can just do that. Like just slap. them,
Yeah,
like,
it's
20
pretty
bucks and go,
easy.
Because
It's
the
easier
ticket
than you
people
think.
don't give a fuck usually.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
at
they're usually
Lala.
volunteers.
Yeah,
bro.
like at Lala, maybe not anymore, but you could definitely. My friends have done that at Lala before. Like
yeah.
Later in
once
the
or
day though,
twice.
or even at the beginning.
no, in the middle of the day, yeah.
Wow.
But like, I don't know. I feel like they're different about it. Like, yeah,
Nothing's ever as good as it used to be. The scams always get harder as time goes on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But Daniel beat the system.
I beat the system. Someday maybe I'll like go back and show people how.
How it's done. Yeah,
it's
we
done,
might have to plan it
honestly.
even harder. It reminds me of that great story of the guys who dressed up as like ice delivery guys, but then they gave it away in like an article. and ruined
Oh, speaking of which, yeah. Okay, when I was at at Lalo that year, and then like I made friends with people in the audience, and then like one of the people, this girl, she like hit me up the next summer. She's like, "Hey, like my friend and I are trying to like sneak into Lala too.
We're
this
trying to
year.
run a scheme.
We're trying to run the scheme." I'm like, "Oh, let's go! I love that. Like, I'm here for it." She's like, "What do you guys recommend?" She said the ice cream shop that her and her friend work for are like vending at Lala. So I'm like, perfect. Wear those like whatever you wear for
Oh,
work,
for
the
sure.
work uniform, and just carry ice. Cause I'm like, and I explained to them where to like sneak in through, like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of like mapped it out for them, like how they, cause like where I jumped the fence, like there's also like I said, people loading in, and I told them, yeah, where to go in, and I'm like, that's perfect. Wear your uniforms, and just carry ice, cause when you have ice, there's like urgency, like you need to be somewhere.
Yeah, yeah,
before that
it's
shit
90
melts.
degrees.
Yeah, like so. I'm like, if you carry ice, less chance people like fuck with you. At least with my logic, I think that makes sense, and like that worked for them. And then like just bring a change of clothes and like, boom, 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 and they got in.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Dude,
It's
the
all-
Lala Shaman.
I'm saying, dude, it's like
Lala Shaman.
we brought the Italian job energy, dude, into
Yeah.
sneaking into festivals.
His name is actually Daniel Ocean, not Daniel Park.
Huh?
I burned my fingerprints years ago.
So yeah, I mean, what a great story. That's the summer hit. The
Yeah, we're gonna do
blockbuster-
it again this year. That's what we're
the
saying.
blockbuster Fast and the Furious could be.
That really is, dude.
So yeah, Daniel, he's working on a lot. He's got music coming soon.
Yeah, that's true.
What's
I just
your
played my
what's
first show
your
with my band. We're
Nice.
called The Exchange. Yeah, just like different kinds of music, rock music. We're gonna be putting out music this summer. Hopefully, an album on the last day of summer, sometime in September.
hell yeah.
And yeah, I don't have a band. I'm gonna make a band Instagram, but for now, you can follow my personal Instagram at soggy_sushi, and I'll post updates from there, and I'll like
Hell yeah.
set up where to find my music once we upload it onto Spotify, Apple Music, etc.
Fire content.
Sick.
Yeah, only good content.
Love to hear it. And then me and Justice got an album coming out soon. Stay tuned. Still no details. We're keeping it low key, but it's gonna be a fucking banger. And catch me on Microwave Minutes, possibly the
Oh,
series
shit.
finale, but definitely season 1 finale.
Season 2 intro, maybe. Who knows?
Oh,
you
when's
know?
that coming out?
I think we should probably just make it an official food club video.
Ooh, there we go.
Take this shit on the road.
My episode's live now on YouTube. Season 1 entirely
Oh, okay, nice.
on YouTube, plus extended audio episode if you go to the podcast version,
Got you.
where we do a full length. So I don't even know what we say. I was pretty out of it, so it probably gets wild. I remember getting a little wild.
Italian
So-
beef is crazy.
Go-
Oh, you guys cooked Italian? Oh, you did mention that.
In the
Yeah,
microwave,
Oh,
man.
we'll-
In the microwave.
We'll
Ooh,
put-
we gotta see it.
we'll put it on right after this. So yeah, go check out all that. Everything's linked in the description below. We got music. Rate, review, subscribe to this show. And remember, I are fat, you are fat, we are fat. Calculator.